What's good, Divine Angels? It's your girl Sierra Divine back with another video. It's your favorite cutie with the big booty. Hey, so I found out what else. My bad, I'm moving and stuff. I just really found out what else I want to record about. Yes, I'm looking at my wig. My wig is messed up. I don't care. Anyways, but this is a serious video. So I'm not going to reveal my age. I'm not that old. I'm in my late 20s. But as women in our late 20s, we have like a lot of young females around us. And like, they look up to us. We've been there, we done that, we got experience. Just like I guess when we were their age, we looked up to somebody. So I promised the girl I wouldn't reveal her identity. She's of age. She's 18. But she's a virgin. And she sort of grew up similar to how I grew up. And there comes a time in every young woman's life where we think we're ready for, sex. So she came to my house after she got off the bus. Of course, she's a senior in high school. But I was at home. Today is Wednesday. This was on yesterday. She was crying, very nervous. I was concerned. I thought somebody had beat her up or something. She wasn't bleeding or nothing, but she's been thinking about this for a while, and she looks up to me as her big sister. And she didn't want to go to her mom or her dad. They're Christians. Christians believe to wait to, marriage. But she is ready. From what she's told me, she had some questions for me, and this is just like the intro, but I might not publish this video, even though it's Wednesday hump day. I might not publish this video till Friday, make it a Freaky Friday video, because I'm gonna start trying to post to 3 times a week. But this is a great subject I can start covering on my channel as well, and I'm gonna do a little story time. Just stay tuned and watch, and I'll tell you. I just call her, of course, Jane Doe. I'll tell you what Jane Doe told me. She just got off the bus. She just got out of school. My kids, I hadn't went to the bus stop and got them yet, so it was just me and her. And her parents know me. They didn't mind that she was at my house, but just stay tuned for story time. What's good, Divine Angels? I'm gonna get straight into this video. I'm a little under the weather. I have a sore throat. My children got me sick. But I had to reply to an email. I wanted to go ahead and finish what I started. About at the beginning of this video, I know you seen I said a young woman come to me. I'm gonna go ahead and reveal that the young woman is actually a family member, a cousin. I don't know how to do this video, so I'm trying to keep y'all interested. But if somebody comes to you and you literally known them since when they were in their mother's stomach, her mother, my aunt, and she's a woman, she's of age, and now she's come to me, trusting me as her cousin, her big sister, saying she's ready to have sex. I mean, it threw me for a loop. I did not know what to say, y'all, but she just asked me for my advice. She said she was at a friend's house. She basically told me all her friends are doing it. She said she's been thinking about it, but she's trying to wait. And she was at a friend's house. They were hanging out. You know how teenagers, seniors do. And her friend snuck off with her boyfriend and started doing the do. And it just so happens that I'm going to keep calling her Jane Doe, was listening in on them. And she said that the way her friend sounded made her want to do it. Because it sounded like it was feeling good or something. You know how kids are. They want to do what they hear. I'm not sure if her friend was in pain, pleasure, what. But I just sat her down and I said, look, Jane, you got to go about this the right way. I said, you're a virgin and it's going to hurt. Your first time, that's an unfamiliar object, a penis, basically, entering your body. So a part that has never been explored. I said, it's going to hurt. I said, I don't know if it was your friend's first time or if she's worked her way into it and it feels good to her. But I said, your first time, it's not going to be all romantical of how you see in the movies. I said, you're going to feel some pain. You're going to want to stop. And I basically told her, I said, you're going to bleed. I said, depending on how large the boy is that you're talking about, he's going to tear your hymen and that's going to make you bleed. And she said, y'all, I'm trying not to laugh. I'm trying to be serious. But she said, will I go to the hospital? And I'm like, this girl really doesn't know anything about sex. Because when I told her that she will bleed for her first time, she got scared, y'all. She said, will I go to the hospital? Will mom and dad find out? I said, no, auntie and uncle are not going to find out. And I said, you sure you want to talk to me and not them? And she said that if she talked to them and they find out she wants to have sex, shit gonna hit the fan, y'all. So I just told her, I said, you need to weigh out all your options, figure out if it's something you really want to do, because sex is not to be taken lightly. When you start having sex, you're entering into a whole new world. When you do it for the first time, you're actually entering into womanhood. You can't let everybody touch you. It's something special that women have. And I said, you need to try to hold on to it as long as you can. But she said she's been holding on to it for 18 years. And she's ready to let it go with her boyfriend that she's been dating. Y'all, from what I know, this little nappy-headed boy been around since they were in the 8th grade. So they're seniors now. So imagine, I guess, how long they've been waiting. But anyways, I told her, I said, Jane Doe, I said, I'm going to tell you as your cousin and as your big sister, because I'm actually a little worried, but I also feel proud that you came to me with this issue, because I'd rather you talk to somebody that knows what they're talking about than take advice from your little friends that really don't know what's going on. I said, if you're going to do this, you need to try to get on birth control. And I said, you're 18, so you don't need your mom and dad's permission. I'm like, if you're serious, I will take you to the clinic and we'll do this together so you won't be by yourself. Y'all, the heifer told me she already did it. She pulled her birth control pills out of her purse. Threw me for another loop. I'm like, this heifer really serious. I said, okay, check that off your list. I said, well, even though that's your boyfriend and you claim you love him, you need more protection. I said, you need to get some condoms. Guess what? She pulled them out her purse too. I'm like, dang, what didn't she think of? I'm like, you seem like you got it all figured out. So I'm trying to figure out, why is she coming to me? But then I think that she's scared. Like, she knows this boy loves her. He's saying he loves her. And I'm just like, He's not pressuring you, is he? And she said it's all her, that she came to him with the situation. She's just scared that if she does give him her body, he's gonna, how we say, smash and go on to the next. But I'm not gonna be like my parents and my grandparents that say you don't know what love is, because if this boy, you know how teenage boys are, they ready to hump on anything at any moment. If this boy has been with you since y'all were in the 8th grade, and he has not pressured you, he has not left you, he tells you he loves you, he might really love you. That might be the one that God has for you. And if you're ready to have sex with him, I can't stop you. I just want you to be safe. And y'all, she had questions. She's done some research on her own. She asked me about how does it feel to have an orgasm. I didn't know how to answer that. It just like, this is y'all, my baby. I known her since she was a baby, and her asked me about sex. I think I was more uncomfortable than her, but she asked me how orgasm feel. I explained to her that orgasm is a good feeling. It means that he's doing his job to cater to your body. And I just said, Jane Doe, clench your fist. And then I said, how does it feel? She said, it feel like my fingernails are digging to my skin. I said, well, yeah. Then I said, slowly release it. I'm like, how does that feel? She said, it feels good. I said, that's sort of what an orgasm is. I said, some women, I had to go get down and dirty with her, y'all. I said, some women cream, and some women release a large gush. And then she said, well, how will I know? I said, you'll know. I said, even though it's your first time, it's your body, you will know when you get ready to come. I said, from my experience, because she asked me, I said, it sort of feels like you're finna go to the bathroom. And then she said, okay, if I feel like I'm finna go to the bathroom, do I need to get up? I said, you're not going to the bathroom. I said, that's your orgasm approaching. And then she said, how many times? I said, depending on how long you and your man have sex. Some women have multiple orgasms during a session. Some women only might have one. I said, it depends on your body and what type of strokes he's using. And then she said, what strokes? I said, I don't know. I don't remember how I described it to her, but I think I described it in a way that she liked, because I'm like, I said, I had to get graphic with y'all. I said, you're going to be tight. You're going to be a virgin. And I said, your man's penis is you're going to have to be moist. I said, wet. I said, that's what your friends mean when they say wet. And he's going to ease it in. First, it's going to be slow, shallow strokes. Then that's when the pain comes in. And I said, once you get used to it, tell him to ease a little bit more in. And I said, as you get used to that, he can start increasing his pace. And she said, that looked like it'll be fun. Y'all, I was screaming in my head. I said, my baby's ready to have sex. She was my baby before I actually began to have children. And I told her to make sure that she take her pills every day around the same time if possible. I said, because your first time, you don't want to get pregnant. I said, make sure you have condoms. I said, you have them in your purse. I said, make sure he has some, because I said, depending on his stroke and how hard he's hitting your cervix, The condom might break. I said, you're going to need more than one. And I said, there's not much I can tell you. I said, you've been thinking about this for a while and you look like you're ready. And I'm like, I can't stop you. I wish I could, but Jane Doe, I'm not around you every day. And I said, you're my baby. I love you. And just please be safe. Do this because you want to. Not because you know your friends are doing it. And certainly not if that little knucklehead, because I don't trust him, is making you. And she just kept reassuring me, saying, oh no, Sierra, he's not. It's all me. Then, my last thing before I wrap up this video, because I feel like I'm boring y'all, but I just had to share this with you all. My baby's ready to lose her virginity. She asked about the different positions. And I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Basically, for my advice to her and whoever, whatever other young woman watched this, your first time having sex, because she said she wanted to get on top and ride. I said, yeah, it is like riding a horse, because she does extracurricular activities and she literally rides horses all day, y'all. But I said, it's different. I said, it's gonna hurt. I said, you don't need to be on top of him. You need to be laying flat on your back with your legs slightly bent and tell him to go easy on you. I said, do missionary. I said, as you become more experienced, that's when you can start switching positions. I said, but for now, missionary. I said, don't try to do doggy. And don't try to get on top. And don't try to do any other nasty little positions your nasty little friends told you. But I just said, I'm here for you, Jane Doe. I never saw this day coming. I never thought I would see the day coming that you would come to me for advice about sex. I wish I knew the stuff that I know now when I was her age, but I'm actually glad I can be there for her and that she felt comfortable enough to come to me. But y'all, this is my little story time. That's my little advice I gave her. And just drop it down in the comments about what you think, about what I should have told her, what I should have not told her. And make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Sierra Divine out.